Guys, we got to talk about it. This might be crazy to say, but this could end up being the best draft class in NBA history. And yes, I know about the 84, 96, and 2003 NBA draft class. These prospects are some of the best we've ever seen. To start this stacked 2026 draft class, we're going to talk about Kings guard, former Razorback, Darius Acuff. Acuff started all 36 games for the Razorback and averaged 23 points and 6 assists on 48% shooting. Acuff has one of the deepest bags in the draft, having 4 games of over 35-plus points, including one during March Madness, and also a 49-point game, which is extremely hard in college. His great scoring and good playmaking makes up for his ass defense, which makes me want to count for him like a Trae Young with worse playmaking. It also makes you realize why Kingston Flynn drafted over him, because he shows way more effort on defense. Like, look the way he fights over screens. And it's not on camera, but he just finds a man. He finds like 4 different people on this play. Next, we got to talk about Caleb Wilson, the former North Carolina Tar Heel drafted to the Chicago Bulls at pick 4. Caleb Wilson is probably my favorite player in the draft, averaging 20 points and 10 rebounds, but he only played 24 games due to injury. Caleb Wilson dominated in the Summer League, having a game with 35 points, shooting 7 threes, and having crazy-ass dunks like this. He was also locking shit up on defense. Like, look at this play. Get that shit out of here. Caleb Wilson probably has some of the highest potential in the draft class, and I'm going to say the highest. Yes, I'm being biased. I don't give a damn. Next, we got Cam Boozer, who's balling in the Summer League and on my 2K27 minor league team. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm calling it right now. Boozer averaged 20, 10, and 4 in college, which is pretty good for his size. I mean, he's a forward. He's big as hell, and he could play, like, not play point, but he can push the ball down if he really needed to. Boom! I really think Boozer can be a star for the Grizzlies, especially after the Ja Morant trade. Call me a crazy man, but I really think a good comp for him is Pascal Siakam. Next, we got Darren Peterson, who's probably the best scorer in the draft with the best bag. I don't know, it's up there with AJ DeMonster, but I don't know, because he can actually drain threes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, make him consistent. AJ can, but not consistently. Darren Peterson averaged 20 points and 1 assist last year for the Kansas Jayhawks. Darren Peterson was drafted number 2 overall by the Utah Jazz. And I honestly feel like a good comp for him is Anthony Edwards and James Harden. Well, assists. Next is AJ DeMonster, the best player in the draft with the best prospect, who was drafted number 1 overall by the Washington Wizards out of BYU. Like I said, it's up there with Darren Peterson, but AJ DeMonster is probably the best scorer in the draft. You know, he has one of the deepest bags. The only thing I don't like is his 3-point shooting is kind of off, but he finds his spot beautifully. Like that right there, his mid-range is his shot. That's why he reminds me a lot of Kevin Durant. I don't know why, but he just does. He finds his shot beautifully. Like his mid-range, that's his spot. My apologies for the biasness. AJ definitely has the best potential in this draft, but it's definitely up there. There's so many good. That's why I said it could be the best draft of all time, because there's 4 players with very high potential, and five. Man, there's more of them. Kingston Flynn, all of them have good potential. I even bring up a Dave Mara. You know what I'm saying? But let me know. Think it down in the comments. The actual Lindenberg. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about the draft class, and you know what I'm saying. Let me know if I'm tripping.